Hey, what is up, guys? This is Oscar,
And I'm Nick.
and welcome to our review of Batman: Assault on Arkham, the new released to DVD from the DC animated studios. And I gotta say, this movie was really good. It was a lot better than the two movies that came out before it, namely Justice League War and Son of Batman. For those of you who probably don't know what the plot is, let me just explain what the plot is all about. So Amanda Waller is hunting the Riddler for some reason. We don't know why, but she wants the Riddler dead, essentially. And before she can before she can kill the Riddler, she's sent a Navy SEAL team or something after him. Batman comes in, takes out the Navy SEAL guys, and takes the Riddler back to Arkham. And so Amanda Waller realizes that I need somebody to break into Arkham and finally kill the Riddler. So she hires the Suicide Squad to go in and do it, and the movie takes off from there. So,
Yeah,
Nick, what do you think about the movie?
I thought it was great. It's way better than the last two movies that came out from the
Yeah,
DC new animated universe, I guess.
yeah, and apparently they have stopped trying to attempt that new shared universe, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. As I said, this is way better than Son of Batman and Justice League War. Justice League War was kind of meh. Son of Batman was just horrible.
Yeah.
But this one was really good. I was really surprised by this movie.
Yeah, super, like, 'cause, I don't know, I'm still not a fan of the art style, but I thought
Uh,
it was great.
oh, I thought the animation style was awesome. And I especially enjoy that the art team managed to capture the atmosphere and the look from the Arkham Asylum video game.
Yeah, definitely, you could definitely tell that the character models are somewhat resembling the Arkham game.
Yeah, yeah. And when I saw the Suicide Squad going through the halls and going inside each and every building on Arkham Island, I was taken back to when I first played Arkham Asylum because I can remember every hall and every area of the island, and I was like, yeah, I've been there. That's where I found that riddle. That's where I cracked that one. That's where I beat this guy's head in, and all that stuff. Uh, and I really enjoy the fight scenes that Batman had in this movie because it was really reminiscent of the fighting style he has in the games.
Yeah, like, and it was cool how they, in this movie, they, like, it was pretty much almost for adults. Like, they had blood and all that kind of stuff, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, it's not a movie that you want to buy to your nephew that's like 4 years old.
No, no.
Probably somebody who is like 14, 13, something like that. That's probably a good age.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, it's pretty graphic. And one little nitpick I have is that they, I don't have anything against curse words in movies in general. I mean, if I'm watching a Quentin Tarantino movie, I'm basically expecting a curse word with every third sentence. But there was some points in this movie where the Joker went into a room and was like, "Here's the Joker, bitches," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, that was a point where even I got taken out. I was like, wait, did he just say that?
Yeah, I was like, "That's very un-Joker to say something like that."
Yeah, but Troy Baker was really good, though, as Joker, I think.
Yeah, everyone in this cast was really good. I mean, Troy Baker as a Joker, awesome. We knew him from Batman: Arkham Origins, where he played a younger Joker, and he did an awesome job there too. And of course, we have the King returning as Batman, namely Kevin Conroy returns as his role that he is known for by almost everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really awesome to hear his voice again.
Yeah, and I just realized that Jennifer Hale was actually the voice of Killer Frost in this movie.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, there were a lot of good voice actors in this story, like Hayden Walsh did Harley Quinn, uh, CCH Pounder did the voice of Amanda Waller, like she did in the Justice League Unlimited series, and Norman
Yeah.
North returned as Oswald Cobblepot. John DiMaggio was King Shark, which I was actually surprised by that he did that.
And I think it
This,
was the original guy that did Captain Boomerang too from Justice League, right?
uh,
Greg Ellis, I think. It's,
yeah, Greg Ellis, yeah, right.
yeah, so that was cool.
And we had Neil McDowell do Deadshot. The Marvel fans might know him as Dum Dum Dugan from the Captain America movie. And we also had Giancarlo Esposito do the voice of Black Spider.
Yeah, the only voice that I didn't really care for was the Riddler one.
Yeah. That was Matthew Gray Gruber.
Yeah, just I don't know, it just didn't work for me. But
Yeah, but they did a very good job. I was very surprised that Hayden Walsh did a very good Harley Quinn performance.
yeah, she was awesome as Harley.
Yeah. At first I thought, is that Tara Strong? And then I went to IMDb to check it out, and I was like, oh no, that's Hayden Walsh. That's awesome. But let's talk a little bit about the characters. What character was your favorite in this movie? Obviously, you're going to say Batman, but I'm just asking.
I don't know, I actually kind of liked Harley the most in the movie. She was just
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, she was funny. Uh, I think I liked, let's see, was it? Oh, King Shark. King Shark was very funny at some points.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
Yeah, and of course Deadshot. He was also very awesome in a few scenes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
and
they brought back the old school Amanda Waller. And she called herself the Wall too at one point.
yeah, exactly. And she wasn't Skinny Waller. She was actually it was actually a larger woman this time around.
Yeah.
She wasn't like model material anymore. She was the classic Amanda Waller that everybody grew up with from the Justice League Unlimited and the comic series.
Yeah.
And I thought that Captain Boomerang and Deadshot had some very good scenes with each other, especially when they're throwing darts with each other in the Penguin's hideout.
I was kind of surprised not to see like Deathstroke somehow incorporated into this movie.
Yeah, exactly. But because at the end of Arkham Origins, spoilers, if you haven't played Arkham Origins, Deathstroke gets drafted into the Suicide Squad. But this movie, as I believe, is supposed to take place like 7 years after Arkham Origins, but 2 or 1 year before the events of Arkham Asylum.
Hmm.
Yeah, so all in all, this was a great movie, and I think we both can highly recommend this one.
Yeah, definitely recommend. You can get it right now digitally, I think.
Yeah, digitally, or you can wait until it gets released.
On Blu-ray?
Yeah, August 12th or something, I believe.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised that there was also no, like, after credits thing, because they've been doing that, I think, for the past couple movies.
Yeah, and I really like the vibe of this movie. This movie had a very Ocean's 11 sort of vibe to it.
Yeah, I don't know, just watching something like this, like, it made me kind of want a Suicide Squad live-action movie, because it could work really good.
Yeah, exactly. And, well, as we discussed it before we started the review, that the title is a little misleading, since it's called Batman Assault on Arkham, and of course it's supposed to be a tie-in to this Arkham universe that the games have built up, but the focus is not so much on Batman, it's more or less on the Suicide Squad.
Right.
So it shouldn't have been called Suicide Squad Assault on Arkham, but I don't think that would have sold as good.
No.
No,
Yeah.
but all in all, thanks for listening, guys, and don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like this video. I'm Oscar.
And I'm Nick.
And have a good day, guys.